All right, so I want to step you guys through how to use the IsaLife app. So the first thing that pops up on here is some really great articles from Isagenix that you can scroll through and check out. This is really what I wanted to show you, was this kind of a food tracker. So very similar to MyFitnessPal if you've used that before. But the great thing about this is it puts in, a shake day versus a cleanse day up here at the top. So for today's, they have preset times in there. You can change those times if you want to. But I'm just going to kind of show you. So I had my Ionics this morning. I had my shake for breakfast, and then I added the greens to my shake. So where you see add item, if you click there, you're going to see recently added things. You can see Isagenix products, and then browse food to be any type of food. So I probably am going to go to Isagenix products, and I'm just going to search it up here at the top. So powdered greens. Maybe if I just type in greens, Isagenix will pop up. All right. I don't want that. All right, here we go. I don't know, it's so hard to find. All right, I used 1 scoop. So this is where you would change the serving size. If I did like 2 scoops or whatever, like the serving size is 1 scoop, I could, if I doubled it, whatever. Time that you had it, and then you click add to checklist. And then it'll bring me back here. So I go back. And then it actually checked the greens for me. This morning for a snack, I had a half of a bar. So I'm going to type in chocolate. All right, and I might have to scroll here a little bit. Chocolate decadence. So this is a bar I had. Serving size again is 1 bar, but I actually had just a half of it, so I'll put 0.5 in there. Add that to my checklist as my snack. And click done, brings me back there. So I have my bar in there, and then I just had a shake for lunch. So it adds it in there really quick, easy for you. This would be where you'd have, if you have your afternoon serving the Bionics, add snack. And then if this is like your healthy supper, again, you can browse foods. You can, if you have a food in front of you, this will open up your camera and you can scan the QR code. I don't have any by me right now. Otherwise, if you want to go by all food, it categorizes it for you. Otherwise, just type in here, if you're going to have for supper, like a chicken breast, type it in there, and then you'll be able to change the serving size amount and things like that, and add that in there for whatever you have for supper. The really nice thing about this, I really like, is I'm a creature of habit. So this recently added makes it really easy for the things that you've done before in terms of foods that you commonly eat or add or whatever. So you'll put everything in there throughout the day, which is really nice. I have mine synced to my Apple Watch. So right now I have 219 calories. If you have a Fitbit, it will sync it in here as well. And then when you're done with the day, pick, how you felt. I felt really great. This was okay, pretty good. This was not so good, and this was horrible. And then click complete and submit. And it's great because it will actually, if I enrolled you, it's going to send me that, if you had a bad day, it's going to say so-and-so had a bad day, you might want to reach out. So I might reach out to you and see how things are going, which is kind of nice on here as well. Just make sure that you submit it here at the bottom and see that. Wednesday, let's say Wednesday, I'm planning to do a cleanse day. So I click cleanse day up here at the top right next to shake day, and then it puts in the cleanse day schedule, which is super nice as well. And again, you can change the times and things like that, and then you'll save that in there as well. So really super nice for that. This little plus button right here allows you to put in your measurements, so it shows you like how to measure the different spots and things like that, which I really, really like. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure you do that. If you want to track your weight, you can just type in your weight with that. And then here would be where you can put in your starting photo. So that would be like today's photo. And you can update photos as it goes. You know, if you want to like take a picture every Monday morning or something like that for the 30 days, you can add that in there as well, which is super nice. So that is the really nice part of the tracking part of this app. And then there's a couple different settings in there. And then, like I said, as you are putting things in here, like Monday, the things that I've eaten already, here are my macros. So how much of my diet has been carbs, fats, and proteins, the total calories consumed, and the total calories burned. Over here is where you're going to see, like, if you wanted to place an order of something, you can go through, see different products. This is your lifestyle rewards or your auto ship. So it'll tell you what day, how often it ships, what's all in there. So you can change that or save that as you want. There's some notifications that'll pop up here as in terms of like if you have anybody in your downline, and then these are your personal settings in here. So this app, like I said, is really awesome. Very similar to MyFitnessPal, but has all these awesome features as far as like shows you where to measure and how to measure your weight, and then pictures. I highly, highly, highly recommend you at least take pictures, you at least do measurements. If you want to stay away from the scale, stay away from the scale. I know it's not always an accurate reading of where you're at, but if you have any other questions about the app, let me know. This is an amazing app. Like I said, it's called IsaLife. It's this blue one down here in the bottom. Amazing, amazing